What's up, y'all? It's Ashley with It's Just Different Pod. We at Central Meadows event, and I'm with.
Jeff Golden, Associate Head Coach at Tarleton State University.
When you come to events like this, what are you looking for in kids?
You know, obviously a lot of things stand out. Number one, athleticism and size are a big factor in terms of what we look for. But if there's one big thing, it's a motor.
Yeah.
You know, a kid who really plays hard, both ends of the floor, aggressive, competitive, really stands out.
You see the players, but you also see the parents. What advice would you give to parents supporting their child?
Absolutely. I think they should be the number one fan. You know, super encouraging. You know, kids are going to make mistakes. It's part of the game. But I think being encouraging and being number one fan is most important for parents.
Yeah. Coach, there's a 2025 that doesn't have an offer. She wants to play college basketball, and at the end of the day, she's stressed out.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to her?
Well, first thing I would say is relax, right? I think the added stress can make you play tight, you know, so I think number one is to relax. Number two is to go out and try to do what you can a little bit every day in terms of improvement. And then when you get in the game, do what you can to make an impact on both sides of the floor.
Yeah.
Anything will stand out if you're playing to your potential.
I love that. There's a lot of parents and players that follow the page. They need to know about Tarleton. It's your turn to tell them anything you want them to know.
Well, Tarleton's is one of the fastest growing universities in the state of Texas. We got a brand new $125 million arena going up. Big things happening, all right? Big things happening. So go purple.
I love it. Make sure y'all. What's up, y'all? It's Ashley with It's Just Different Pie. We at Sandra Meadows, and I'm with
Lulu McKinney, assistant coach at UTEP.
Lulu. When you come to events like this, what are you looking for in kids?
I'm looking for some toughness. I'm looking for a dog, somebody who competes, kids that are coachable, people that can put the ball in the hole, man, and just more so like toughness. How do you fight through adversity?
Yeah. Now, you look at the players, but you also got the parents. What advice would you give to parents supporting their child?
I would say more so just being positive. A lot of coaches go and reflect off of how parents are acting in the stands, you know what I'm saying? And so that can turn coaches away. If you acting a fool in the stands and, you know, your kid is out there, just kind of like, how can your kid focus if you know, in a sense doing, you know, acting a fool. So just really just being more positive with the kids. And
I love that. There's a 25 that does not have an offer, wants to play college basketball, and stressed out at the end of the day. What advice would you give to that 25?
I would say just keep pushing, keep moving. I mean, keep working at it. I think there's a lot of opportunities out here. You got JUCO, you got D2, D3, NAIA. It doesn't matter where your journey, how your journey starts. It matters how you finish.
Ooh, I like that.
So I would just say keep working at it, and don't be afraid to do different things.
Yeah.
Like the wave may be D1 for your friends, but if JUCO or NAIA is your route, there's nothing wrong with that, and you can always come back.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I got a lot of parents and players that follow this page. They need to know about UTEP. It's your turn to tell them anything you want them to know.
Okay. Well, UTEP is the place to be. We got a big city, a lot of things to do. Play for a very seasoned coach, known very well. Has built great relationships. Just an all-around great person. So if you want to come play for a coach who knows what she's doing, who's been doing it for a very long time, in a great city at that, I say UTEP is the place to be.
Shout out to that. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Follow on Apple, Spotify. What's up, y'all? It's Ashley with It's Just Different Podcast, and we at Central Meadows, and I'm with
Roland Jones from Old Dominion University.
Roland. When you come to events like this, what are you looking for in kids?
I just look to see somebody that's just going to come out and just play hard from start to finish. Somebody that's a great teammate, somebody that's energetic, somebody that's going to, cheer their teammates on when they're not in the game. Somebody that just has a great love for the game.
Yeah. Obviously, a part of the kids is their parents. What advice would you give to parents as they're supporting their athlete's journey?
I'm just telling them just to enjoy the process. I mean, every kid is different. Every kid is going to get recruited different. No kid, same kid is recruiting the same by the same schools. And I would just tell parents to be patient and have fun with it, because when it's done, it's done.
Yeah. There's a parent who is trying to do everything they can to get their kid, to help get their kid to the next level, but they don't really know what they're doing. What advice would you give to that parent?
I would say follow you on social media and listen to all the great advice that all the coaches that you get on your platform, and just listen and take notes. I mean, there's enough footage of you talking to so many college coaches about, how to start this process, what to do, how to be disciplined, not to be a helicopter parent. Like it's so many things that you have to do as a parent. You want to support your kid, but you don't want to oversaturate things and make it hard for your kid to get recruited.
Yeah, that's love. I appreciate that.
No doubt.
It's a lot of parents and players that follow this page. They need to know about ODU. It's your turn to tell them anything you want them to know.
Oh, man, just a phenomenal program. I mean, we're one of the few major programs that has 3 national championship trophies, the same NCAA Division I championship trophies that South Carolina won last year. Late 80s, early 90s, Old Dominion was a powerhouse. And we just have a lot of tradition, and we have a standard of winning. And I just think when people come and see it, like we have six Texas kids on our roster, and when we get kids on campus, you know, they really understand what it's about, and they want to be a part of it.
I love it. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, follow on Apple, Spotify. If you ain't following the page, I don't know what you're doing. Follow the page. It's Just Different Pod. What's up, y'all? It's Ashley with It's Just Different Podcast, and we at Sandra Meadows, and I'm with
Sophia Ramos, assistant coach at UTSA.
Sophia. When you come to these events, what are you looking for in kids?
Someone who works hard, gonna play to the best of their ability and defend.
You look for kids, but you also look at the parents. What advice would you give to parents supporting their kids' journey?
I would say don't overdo it. Stay simple, be a fan. Don't have to be a coach on the side.
There's a 25 right now that does not have an offer, want to play college basketball, and stressed out. What advice would you give to that 25?
I'd say keep working hard, do the intangibles, and be a blue-collar kid. Every coach loves a blue-collar kid.
I love that. It's your turn. I got a lot of parents and players that follow this page. It's your turn to tell them anything they need to know about UTSA.
Keep an eye on us. Best record going into conference play in the history of the program, and we're looking to make some noise in
For real?
conference this year. Yes, we am.
Shout out to that. Shout out to UTSA. Shout out to Karen. Y'all keep doing y'all thing.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all follow the podcast, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Apple, Spotify. If you're not following the page, I don't know what you're doing. I'm going to keep getting closer. Follow the page. It's Just Different Pod.